How are you? I wrote this story 65 years ago. It's called Brothers All. It was Christmas Eve, 1958, and the sky was threatening snow. I was hanging out with the guys at the Tep House down in Fraternity Row, and 6 of us were playing poker. Katz had just made an incredible bluff. Epstein, who hadn't won a hand all night, had confessed he had had enough. Feldman was in one corner playing his beat-up guitar, and everybody agreed if he could tune it up, he would one day become a star. And of course, Weiss, the fraternity treasurer, who was there poring over the fraternity books. He had been grumbling and mumbling to himself since the game began, giving us dirty looks. Finally, he couldn't stand it anymore. What an incredible bunch of Jews! I mean, the house is in trouble, we can't pay our rent, not one of you's paid your dues. Epstein was quick to turn vicious and called him a son of a bitch. Are you stupid enough to think, he said, that if you're Jewish, you were born to be rich? You may have been born with a silver spoon, but nobody gave me a thing. Hey, I said, stepping between them. I thought we came down here to sing. Yes, said Feldman, what do you say? I finally got this baby in tune. What do you say we start with our version of Shine On Harvest Moon? Epstein was reluctant to let it lay, but I shouted, Brothers All. And in our house, that particular phrase had the power to end the brawl. Now, there was something else going on that night, and it was kind of a sensitive thing, because every other house on campus had been invited to a Christmas sing. They were going to carol for some orphans. Each house was going to sing a song. Hey, how could we not have been invited, we wondered. It was as if we didn't belong. Hey, maybe they were right, said Feldman. I mean, after all, this is their holy night. Hey, do you know Jingle Bells and White Christmas? Everybody does. Epstein, who hadn't won a hand all night, was going to tell it like it was. First of all, these are beautiful songs, and you learn them by osmosis. It doesn't matter what the words say. These are songs that are made for voices. It's like opera, schmuck. And as soon as he said it, he knew he was going to have to duck, which was why Feldman missed him with a swift and glancing blow. But Denny Cohen ended the melee before it could be him when he said, hey guys, it's beginning to snow. And we all ran to the window to watch it coming down. Hey, this is incredible, said Feldman, that the best voices on campus aren't going to make a sound. Hey guys, I got it. We'll go on a Christmas sing. You mean we'll go caroling? Yeah, man, we'll be singing in the snow. What do you say? Will you do it? I'm with you. Come on, let's go. And that's exactly what we did. We jumped into Denny Cohen's car and rumbled down the snowy streets to a place not very far that had a bunch of twinkling Christmas lights. I mean, the snow, the rooftop, the trees. Our spirits began to rise. And that was the setting, I swear to God, as we began to harmonize. When suddenly the door flies open and this guy comes running out, and we're just about ready to book out of there when suddenly he begins to shout, thank God you've come. Please, I know we live a long way from the church, but we just moved to town, you see. Please come inside, there's food and my family's there. His name was Charles Ennis, and around his Christmas tree was his wife, his son, and his 2 daughters. But the youngest girl couldn't see. Her feelings about Christmas came from stories and caroling, and she had been waiting for us all night, sure we would come to sing. And that's exactly what we did. We sang every song we knew, and even some we didn't for the kid. And when it was time to leave, Mr. Ennis walked us to the door. You know, he said, I never heard carols sung that way before, but your coming here was such a wonderful thing. And it really is wonderful to hear people who love to sing. Hey, don't mention it, we told him. Believe us, we had a ball. Well, God bless you, he said, as we walked away. And we shouted, brothers all. In this day and age, it's very easy to be smug and smart and cynical. But for me, these holidays, Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, are ecumenical. They're worldwide. They're universal. It's about feeling good and doing good and being kind. Something about peace on earth, goodwill toward men seems to come to mind. It's about something greater than us all. Something that makes us say, at least once a year, happy holidays, and brothers all. Have a great year.